The Vaulters want a peace treaty now. They're done being shot by us. I wonder why that is. Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and this is Endless Space 2 Penumbra. We are playing as the Diasporid, our custom community faction, and this is what we loaded into, guys. I do have to disclose here real quick that one of my recordings corrupted when I was trying to rush out recordings before that work trip last week. So unfortunately, we are missing one episode. It was only a couple of turns. My apologies, everybody, but here we are, loading in, and of course, the Vaulters want a peace treaty now. They're done being shot by us. I wonder why that is. I think we're probably gonna refuse that, because 28 titanium isn't enough for me to care. Also, why would we take a peace treaty right now when we're basically about to take one of your systems? Like, and it's a good system. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Blue cap mold, hydromial, and quadronix right there. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna end this fight right now, right before we take your system. You have to be kidding me. Siege ships, do your best. Okay, so for this one... Minimize losses for attacking troops. Useful when you are concerned about troop survival. Let's go with Gorilla here. We honestly don't need much to take them. Like, they get this 0 to 17, which is, I'm guessing, just sort of some base potential reinforcements that can always be there. So that's fine. Wrecked. What? We'll continue next turn. Okay, I guess we should have... They conscripted. That's what they did. They conscripted. We should have gone a little harder, I guess. My bad. We'll go harder next turn. Or can we invade with these guys? We can't. Okay, it's one concentrated effort. That's right. Your analysis of the ground battle remains on planet Zane was successful. We got 60 science from that. Woot! And the new event Lunchtime. You enter the atmosphere of this planet to a wondrous sight, a migrating swarm of giant airborne creatures soaring idly through the air like a fleet of dirigibles. Dirigibles, that's a fun word. Your wonder turns to fear, however, when the creatures start attaching themselves to your ship's hull. The banging of mandibles off sheet metal echoes through the interior. Plus 70 shield capacity on ships on garrison, minus 2 movement points. Weak. The 2 movement points penalty is not fun. We don't like that. Okay, so that's finished exploring. Wait, what? It can't have finished oh, it's been trapped here, I bet. Looks like it's been trapped there. That's all. It hasn't finished exploring. It just hit a blockade that's probably gonna kill it, like, realistically. And the Hisho are our buddies now. Go figure how that all played out. We are currently, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, we're allied with the Lumeris and the Hisho. We are at a truce with the Riftborn because they asked for one last turn and we gave it to them because they offered us a ton of stuff, I think. Or no, that's not what happened. One of our allies made a truce with them, the Hisho did. We are still at war, though, with the Umbral Choir and the Vaulters. And the Umbral Choir had just sent a giant freaking behemoth at us, a military behemoth. They actually put up, like, a really good fight. It was kind of terrifying for a minute. And our military behemoth is sailing his way back towards Zane, which is unfortunate because now he has no reason to be there. That's okay, though. We're gonna try to retrofit him some, I think, once he gets there, because I believe we can retrofit in allied space. These guys are no longer our enemies, so we can't really fire on them. I think that now what we really need to be doing is either finding the Umbral Choir, because they are a legitimate threat and we don't know for sure where they are, or focusing in on taking out the Vaulters, and I'm actually kind of okay with either one of those options. I do wish that one of our allies potentially had found... Actually, let's see if they have. You guys are not necessarily sharing vision with us, are you? You guys are. Okay, vision sharing there. Do we have vision sharing here? We do. Okay, so even with vision sharing, we don't have sight on the Umbral Choir, and I'm reasonably sure that we would be able to see them if, you know, our allies had seen them. We have 1.6k influence, so I am going to do a trade agreement and a science agreement with the Hisho here because they are our allies. And why not? Ooh, and that actually puts us in a good place to ask them for things that we might want. Things that could be useful, like astrofinance. Oh, really? You want to be stingy with astrofinance? We're protecting you. We're keeping you alive, and you're going to be stingy with astrofinance. Come on, man. Come on. Let's try this one instead, maybe? Machine Bacteria. I would actually really like to get that. I would, because it has the colonized step tech. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give you guys 500 dust. That make you happy? That make you happy? You accept the agreement then? You guys suck. You guys suck a lot. What else can we take from them then? We could get Deciduous trees here, we could get Transvine, Jadonix. None of these things are really that appealing though. Like, the most appealing thing is their techs, and they're unwilling to really trade their techs. Let's ask them for Zane and just see what we get. They're barely negative with that. They're barely negative with that. Maybe we'll back out for a minute. We could also get Kuma from them. Kuma actually would factor into what we're kind of doing. That being said, it's not something we have to have. It's not even necessarily something... It would give us a nice choke point here, but free movement means that choke points don't matter anymore, so it's kind of like, meh. Blockaded routes, show me the blockade. It's right here, the pirates, so we do need to take care of them. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this fleet that is now done kicking butt up here, and we're gonna send it down to take out these pirates in Orion here. And that should free up our trade routes there, allowing us to continue making that money. And these Craver guys we're probably gonna send down to mess with the Vaulters. The question is where? I think we're gonna go there. And we did discover that we have special probes now for detecting stealth entities, so we're gonna go ahead and make a scout ship with that as well to help us find the Umbral Choir, because they are not being nice, and we don't want to wait for them to come to us, because that's not going to end very well. We've already kind of seen where that's going. Yeah, let's get that one at some point too, so that we max out our CP available. And a level up for our Vodyani hero. Now, with this guy, we were trying to build him sort of energy and put him in a fleet that wasn't necessarily energy. Or I believe we actually may have gone ahead and redesigned an entire fleet for him. We'll have to check into that. It's been almost a week since I've played this, guys. Apologies for being a little disoriented with the save at this point. Let's see. Show assignment location. No, he's got a bunch of missile boats. He's got a bunch of missile boats. But they're all switched to energy, yeah, okay. So he's definitely leading an energy fleet here. And look at that. That is an Umbral Choir fleet right here on this wonderful little special node. Does anybody else feel like the choir is probably right there? Because we haven't seen anything from them, but all of a sudden there's a fleet here. And that system is being blockaded. I think we need to send a scout down there and check it out, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up here to Nusakan, and we will build one of our new scout ships, but we're gonna build a very, very special scout ship to find them. Find the choir. Let's do it. Okay, so this is gonna be a exploration ship, and we're gonna make sure that we get these special anti-stealth probes. Those are improved probes, those are not the anti-stealth probes. Or are they? Vision range, probe stock. It doesn't specifically say that they... There we go, the anti-cloaker. There we go. Fleet anti-cloaking level 2, anti-cloaking probes 2, probe cooldown 1. That's what we needed. Okay, so we're gonna put that on him, and then also go ahead and throw an engine on there just to speed him up a little bit. And that's really all we need right there. It would be nice if we had some more slots on that ship, and I think that there's actually a tech that'll do that, but I'm not 100% sure if that was a faction-specific tech for the choir, or if that was actually... No, here it is. Here it is. That would actually be really nice for us to get at some point. But considering how far out that is, I think instead we'll maybe see if we can use a different ship with those probes. I doubt we can. I really do doubt we can, but you know what we could do? Now that I think about this, can these guys carry those probes? Why, yes they can. So instead of giving him Fleet Cloaking level 1, I am gonna give him Anti-Cloaker 1 and apply that design, and we're gonna go do that to every one of the heroes we have leading a fleet. That, my friends, is how we get those probes out there and we find the choir. We're going to find them and we're going to kill them. Can't do it on him because he's not in a friendly system, that's fine, you should be. Kren, come here, man. Come here. Just hold still, buddy. Alright, so for him, we would be trading a damage module, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. We want to know where the choir's at. Are these Sophon free moves, or are they basic warp drives? They're basic warp drives. Did we not actually get our Sophon movement thing? I thought we had that. Maybe that's on a quest we haven't finished yet, though. I am actually going to go check our quest status now, because I'm reasonably sure we have a faction quest. No, Infernal Expertise, Mavros Skunkworks, that would be nice. But no, we actually don't. I could have swore we got like a Sophon module that you could put on your ships that just like gave them a nice little speed boost. Let's see, Improved Probes, doesn't look like it. Maybe I was delusional. Yeah, maybe so. Or maybe it's only for, like, support ships. That could also be a thing. Let's check our ring ships out. Nope. I am just delusional. I don't know where I thought I saw that. Or maybe that was something we missed? Anyways, moving forward... That is super throwing me off, though, because I swear we had that and I was really excited about it. Okay. We'll keep moving. I'm not going to sweat it too long. These guys have already been assimilated. We could use some dust water and some of the... I can't remember what that resource actually is. Let's go take a look at dust water, for example. So ionic crystals we can get 4, that's what that is, and there is no dust water on the market. Awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. Thank you, game, very, very much. We can keep an eye on heroes in case we want to pick up another governor here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure that that's something we need to do right away either. That's probably something that can wait. Baramoxa here, an overseer though, so he'd be useful to pick up. 4.2k, we only have 1.9, so it'll be a few seconds before we can get that anyway. Okay, I think we're ready to basically end our turn here. Maybe it's something we're researching. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's where I saw that speed boost thing I was looking at. I'm starting to feel crazy though, like, cause I know there was a Sophon free move thing. Okay. So for right now, this hack is being traced back. That's a long hack though. That's a long hack. It's gonna take them longer to get back to us. 3 turns, we had to have gone more than 6. I think it was 7 right here. So that's a hack that should land. We should still be able to steal a technology from them. Honestly, that's kind of hilarious that we can continue to hack our allies. Like, we don't have any more hacking operations, but once we do, we'll probably hack Kuma here again, just so that we can put some sleepers there. Academy Finale Quest Team Rejuvenators. The galaxy is corrupt and brutal. The return of the lost is the only chance to alter it forever into something more harmonious. The doors of the Academy are closed during the crisis. No heroes can be hired or even get healed. Oh, that's not fun. Lodestones can be found. Battles around lodestones are only allowed between empires from different teams. Note, empires can attack members of their alliance if they are on different teams for this quest. So for this quest, my team composition is me, the Lumeris, and the Riftborn. So we can attack the Hisho for this quest. You are cursed to live in interesting times. The leader of the Academy and those who follow or trust him have decided to put their endgame plan into motion. The what or why of it is no longer debatable. It is happening. Some will side with them in their crusade to bring back the lost, a race of beings harvested and eliminated by the endless. Others will oppose them, for it is rumored that the lost, when congregated in large numbers, had the power of gods. Which are you? The time has come to choose, for Isander's words have been heard by all civilizations in the galaxy. The time of penance has come, wrongs must be righted, the innocent restored, and evil purged. None of us were actors in the original crime, but all of us bear the curse of knowledge and responsibility. Those of us who would see justice done will act. Are you with us or against us? Will you see the lost restored or tacitly condone the act of genocide? His words are chosen with care, choose your actions accordingly. The galaxy is corrupt and brutal. Okay, so we already read that probably, but that's such... The writing for this quest is amazing. Okay. Find and orbit a majority of the lodestone systems. So there's Virgo. Ooh, that's a very cool little icon they have now. Where are the other ones, though? Because there's multiple ones. We want to find at least a few of them. Ground battle at WORDAN is finishing. Let's just do it. Let's just blitz it. But if we blitz it, we're gonna destroy improvements and stuff. I'm gonna blitz it anyway, just so we win. No? No minor victory, and we destroyed 2 improvements. That was so not worth it. And they conscripted. So they're basically just gonna conscript forever, and there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, cool. Battle at ELECTRA. Let's go to the scout here. Okay, cool. We're glad for that science agreement. That's fine. Sable compromised. Our system of Sable has been hacked. It's probably from these guys, realistically, or it could actually be from the choir. They could have backdoors somewhere. Civilian ships destroyed. Pirate have destroyed a civilian ship around my all. That's really, really annoying. Like, really annoying. Y'all are gonna make me angry. Is that a lodestone system? It is. Okay, so for this quest, I'm actually gonna take our military behemoth, bring it up here to Bellatrix, probably, or actually, when it lands in Zane, we can upgrade its engines, and then we'll send it over to Kyrus here, and we will just basically take Kyrus on our own. They have a new behemoth. Is it a military behemoth? No, it is a scientific behemoth. Okay. Black hole discovered in M9, or M29, right on. That's really annoying that we lost a civilian ship with a bunch of food on it. That's kind of irritating. We'll have to take care of those pirates. It's frustrating because we have so many fleets right now, and it still feels like we just don't have enough fleets. At least that's how it feels to me. I don't know how it feels to you guys. Run, man, run. Okay, retreat. You're not gonna win that fight. Just retreat. Did he escape? He did, but it sent him back here, I think, instead of down here where we wanted him to go. That's okay. We'll just send him up this way, then. Your next task, should you choose to accept it, is to come up there. Path crosses borders. Oh, okay. We don't have open borders into the Riftborn space, so we won't actually be able to do that. That's disappointing, but it is what it is. Hostile trace detected. Yeah, you already told us that. It should be fine. Here is another level up for our Sophon Governor. Yeah, some additional happiness per anomaly could be decent. I think we have pretty jacked happiness right now anyway, though, so we should probably look at other potential things that we could do with this guy. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like he has much better. Oh, well, he has science here. Let's go science. Science is way, way better than happiness in that regard. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. So then this fleet right here is basically stuck here. They can't really do anything until this invasion finishes, and the invasion won't finish because they're constantly conscripting, which is really annoying. So let's just go ahead and move on to the next turn, I guess. Carius over here is done producing pretty much everything it can, so I would really like to get the Trade Clearing Bureau before anyone else. In order to do that, we need some strategics that we just don't have. And we honestly may be able to buy them in a high enough concentration off the market now. Go figure. 60 and 60 is what we need, so let's see how much we can get right now. Not much. That's probably not going to be a viable option. We're probably going to have to actually take systems that have those things, or otherwise trade for them. Incandescence. I think that's actually, yeah, that is a part of one of our quests. Okay, let's try to produce some more fleets, I think. That's probably our best bet, is to produce some more fleets. We have a military behemoth coming out here on Rhea. And I'm not sure why we haven't really done much with the econ behemoths yet, but I guess that's probably just a matter of it being not something we're focusing on. System is marked by pirates. Okay, that's fine. And then we've got this nice fleet here of our Vodyani guy, who I don't think has the special probes, does he? He does not. Sad times. Does not have the special probes. We do know that the Umbral Choir is here, though, and they did blockade us here, so we're going to go ahead and go after them. Oh, this is going to be an interesting fight right here. Alright, so they are all in on projectile weapons, which is not a very smart decision. They're also all in on energy defenses, which is kind of a smart decision in this situation. Still, that makes it really easy for us. We just go with this. Very, very nice against projectile weapons. And let's go ahead and switch to advanced view here so we can move around some of our ships. We want to try to put all of our missile ships down here in the bottom. Mainly just because of the way that flight pathing tends to work in this game. We want to basically keep the bottom lane where everything's at, because essentially if they wipe out their enemies, they'll move upward. Let's look at that. Yeah, this is probably going to be an interesting fight to watch. I don't know if we're going to win, like, very, very clean here, or how this is going to go, but it will be fun to watch. I can promise you guys that much. We do have a mass flotilla. Oh, no, we don't. We have a slight flotilla advantage, not a massive flotilla advantage. Come on, guys. You got this. Oh, this is going to be fun. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. This is our first laser fleet in this entire series, so we're going to get to enjoy that. Alright, I'm going to turn the speed up to, like... No, not 4. 4 is too much. I'm going to turn the speed up to 2, and we'll just enjoy the beauty that is the space battles of Endless Legend. Look at that. I love the way that lasers and beams, like, burn across the whole... Oh! That's not good. That was one of our support ships gone. That's very not good. Come on, guys. You can do it. Take them out. Please. This is all you. Man, those laser defenses of theirs are really, really big. Okay, but we took out one of their battleships right there, or one of their medium-sized ships, rather. Oh, they've got fighters and bombers, and they're just whittling away at our ships here. They now have... How do they have the flotilla advantage when we're tied at 1 and 1? Like, they should not have the flotilla advantage. And that's what that means, I believe. You don't have more active flotillas than us! Oh, because they're all up in the top lane, they do technically have more active flotillas than us. I guess that counts as having 2? That's weird. So we drew there. We lost 2 tanks, they lost a single medium support vessel. And yowza, that was not the outcome we wanted. Okay. Still not bad, though. I mean, honestly, losing a couple of tanks there is not that bad, and it's honestly not a surprising thing for that to happen either. Being realistic. Let's go ahead and cut that off. Plus 100 initial XP on ships on fleet, that's a good idea to build, and then we'll start building some fleets here to go ahead and reinforce that. So, like, we can put 2 tanks in queue here, and they can shoot out relatively quickly to be reinforcements for our other fleet down here. And, alright, you guys are fine right there. You can sleep or rest or whatever, it doesn't matter. This guy can not move up there, that's right, because we don't have open borders with them, but I really wish that we did right now, because that would be kinda nice. Okay. He can do this, though. He can shoot probes off into their space and see what he can see. If we try to explore with him, he's just gonna go here and get wrecked, so I guess he'll just have to sit here. I mean, honestly, we could just sell him. I think we'll do that. We'll just sell him at this point. Bye, Mr. Scout. Okay, so Carius is ready to build anything we want, which is awesome because we're probably gonna need a lot more fleets soon. So we're gonna go ahead and build maybe 2 taxis. Actually, how many... Where's our taxi fleet at? Is our taxi fleet all down here with our siege guys? I think they are. Yeah, they are. Okay, so we're going to take all of our taxi fleet ships, because we don't need the taxi fleet down here anymore at all. Break them off into a separate fleet, and the taxi fleet is going to go home. And they're going to go home to Carius here, where they're going to pick up some Frans. Yep, go right there to Carius. Why would you go through a... I should have manual clicked to get the direct pathing, because that was very dumb, and we almost lost the entire taxi fleet there. That was ridiculous. I figured it would manual path, because it knows there's a hazard there, but I was wrong. Okay. That's fine. We'll have to be a little bit more careful with that going forward. Not a big deal. Echo 9. Oh, we captured that! Oh, that's just funny right there. We captured that. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull one of our missile boats out, and we're gonna add this guy into our fleet. We captured their ship, that's great. And now we could upgrade all of our ships to lasers if we wanted to, or I mean, I guess back to projectiles at this point, but we're not going to. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna sit here and wait. We now have one of their ships firing projectile weapons, which is awesome. So it took us a while to kill off one ship, but we did capture that ship, so that's not a bad thing. I mean, worst case scenario, we can always dump that ship and sell it. Are they seriously trying to make ships right now? Okay then, you guys do that. You got this. So for Carius here, we're gonna build... We have a CP size of 10 roughly, so we're gonna build tanks and lots of missile boat 3s, which are back to being projectile ships. That's perfect. We could honestly start building out bigger support ships. In fact, that might be a better idea. How many CP are these? These are 3, so one of these would be equivalent to 3 of the other ships. Let's do that. Let's go make a new tank ship. We'll call this Big Tank, because that's what it's gonna be. And it should be the Hecto Behemoth? No, not the Behemoth, come on, good. Peta class, there we go. So for the Peta class ship, we are gonna go ahead and give it a basic engine, because all of our ships need to have a basic engine, otherwise they slow the fleets they're in down. Then we'll go ahead and look at the armor slots here real quick, because we want to make sure that we get some solid armor on there. Energy defense, ship evasion, that costs antimatter, which we're not willing to spend, so that's fine. We're just going to ignore that. And what do our defenses look like here? We could use some more projectile defenses. Perfect. That's a nice even balance. That's what we like. Let's go back to our support slots here. We have 2 additional support slots left. We could get something like this. We could also get repair stuff. That wouldn't actually be terrible, but that's really expensive resource-wise, so if we were going to get a repair thing, we'd probably just get the nano repair bots. Or we could go ahead and get an H-field accelerator, which would give fleet speed on an already kind of tanky ship, which I'm not opposed to. I actually like this idea a lot. I think we'll do that. And then for our 1 module/fleet slot, I think we're going to go ahead and throw some fighters in there. I don't know what type of fighters. I guess we could do these. This isn't bad. Maybe not fighters. Maybe... yeah, fighters don't do that much against ships. Let's go with light bombers instead. Gosh, I don't know why you would take the fighters over the light bombers here. Like, it doesn't make sense. Look at the DPS difference on those. It's insane. There's no way. Yeah, we're gonna potentially take that. That's going to make each one of these cost 2 of the adamantium we have, and I don't know how much we actually have coming in of that, though, so maybe not. Maybe we'll just take basic bombers here. That's still great. That's still an awesome little thing right there. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be the best way to... Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. There's one other possible thing that could be better than that. Yeah! That's what we're going to do. Boarding pods for all of our support ships. That's the real OG plan right there, everybody. We're gonna get a big tank to speed the fleet up just ever so slightly, and then we're gonna stuff it full of missile boats. So 7 missile boats. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, that should be glorious when it's done. And with that boarding pod, there's a reasonable chance that we'll capture some of the ships that we're fighting against, which is good enough for me. Okay. So then with this fleet right here, we're actually going to just wait here because this is too much fun. And unfortunately, he does not have the probes that we need. That is actually the one thing that's really frustrating right now, is that he doesn't have the probes we need. Okay, we're going to end our turn. Sorry, I gotta get faster with our turns here, guys. I'm just like, there's so much new stuff going on and new stuff we can do. Hostile trace detected. Okay. That's on Zane that the hostile trace was detected. That's okay, we have 2 turns remaining, and they're gonna take more than 2 to get back. Remor, they're halfway there, and we have 2 turns left. They actually jumped a pretty good gap there. They'll either get us next turn, in which case we made a mistake, or we'll have one more chance to get it and tie with them, essentially, which is what we want. Oh, these pirates make me angry. We gotta deal with them, too. Okay, so the Umbral Choir is attacking our fleet again. That's brilliant on their part. Let's go ahead and set this up nicely. Let's do this. Yeah, that's gonna be entertaining. Oh, they added another ship in. They added another ship in here. So that's nice and tricky of them. Fully tanked against energy weapons, of course. Very nicely done, Umbral Choir, with your anti-typing. Let's stick to hull plating here. And I kinda wanna do this. I'm gonna try this. This is probably gonna end very, very badly, but I'm gonna try this anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. Come on. There we go. Sorry guys, I had a notification thing pop up for me. Because we actually ran out of time for this episode. So we're gonna watch this combat here real quick, and then we will go ahead and say goodbye. Oh, I'm excited though. I want this to work out better than I suspect it will. I'm gonna turn the speed up to 2 and maybe go free cam here so we can zoom out a little bit more and see the combat from a different perspective. Sort of an overview perspective. There we go. That's a little bit nicer in my opinion. Yeah, there we go. It's interesting trying to work with this camera. Oh, and they're just getting railed on by that other ship. So this is what I was worried about. This was a bad idea. Everybody's just focus firing our weakest ships, and our strongest defensive ship over here is doing nothing, pretty much. Oh lord, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, that was not a good plan on my part. So that fleet mostly wiped right there. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. As long as our support vessel makes it to the end, though, at least our hero won't be injured, because that's actually a much bigger issue right now. Much, much bigger issue. Come on, survive! You can do it! You can do it! We believe in you! Oh my, okay. Major defeat. Fine with that. So yeah, that's why we put stuff in the bottom instead of the top, because ouch. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that fleet and get them as far out of dodge as possible. Go home. Get out of here. There's nothing left for you here. Go, go, go. So that's fine. Move them up. Awesome. I want you guys to come to Carius so that you can pick up this new fleet and potentially move it down faster. Although honestly, with the new fleet having some other stuff to it, maybe that's not necessary. So what else can we do with the taxi fleet here then? Let's have the taxi fleet... Whoa, wait. If we have more than 10 CP, we may be able to... We do not, though. We have 10 CP exactly. So once we get our additional CP here, we can actually use the taxi fleet to boost the behemoths, which will be much, much more useful. I'm gonna go ahead and do the stuff we have left to do here real quick so that we can end the turn, and that'll be it for this episode. I'm actually gonna go with... optimal operations here, because that's food and production, and I think our happiness is pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, ecstatic there, so it wouldn't have made much difference. Yeah, our happiness is mostly good. It's content in places where we don't have governors, which is kind of understandable. We are expanded out pretty far. Yeah, we'll do +2 maximum probe stock and movement, or health on fleet, rather. That's totally fine. We can live with that. Alright. And then Calgaros have gained another pop. Excellent. Orm now has a trade company HQ. Glorification of the Gorgeous, please. Go ahead and build Quantum as well, because we could build ships here. And then mining things would be great, so we get some more titanium. And then after that, I mean, Honeycomb for Vision and Public 3D. Like, we're basically just building everything everywhere at this point. Orm turning out to be a wonderful system, though. Very glad we took this system. And we should actually colonize this lava planet at some point, probably right there. And that should take care of that. Let's go ahead and check out our production in our other systems real quick. Micro victory. Yay, we blitzed again. We still didn't get them because all they're doing is conscripting until there is no population left, which is super annoying. Okay. So with that taken care of, I think there's not really anything else we can do this turn. Nope. Seems like everything's fine. Actually, there is one thing we can do that I wanted to do real quick before we ended, and that is come over here and invest in our trade companies a little bit. So we can go even further into resources here, which is what I usually do. Yeah, why not? Let's spread the money around a little. Let's upgrade a couple of trade companies instead of just one. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Go ahead and click that like button if you did. And if you want to see more great content here on the channel with everything from 4X to pro wrestling, then check in all week long, or just click that subscribe button down there and make sure to ding that bell notification, because every time you ding that bell notification, we find another one of those wretched Umbral Choir sleepers and we hang them out to dry. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!